Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get going. Let's get into this, okay? Because you guys look good. You look really good. I had a spread out, but I didn't record it, and then I reshuffled. And the first card that came out for the first spread was the Chariot, which was telling me about you guys being successful and being on the right path. And this time, when I put your spread out, the first card out was the Nine of Pentacles. So this is your energy. The first card wants to tell you that everything is going to be okay and you're going to have success. One of the biggest messages you need to know is that you have to eliminate doubt. Go ahead and eliminate doubt. You're looking good. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Okay? You're headed towards success. You're working hard. I do see where there could be some confusion. Let's just hit your first row. Okay? And also, guys, I have your oracle cards out. I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck for your oracle messages, but we'll get to those after I run through your tarot. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, the Tower in the reverse, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and Strength in the upright, okay? So, your first row, you're looking good, you're looking successful. Some of you guys could be going back to school or need to go back to school. There's something you need to learn because there's something about evolving your work and your personal relationships. Like right now, you could be in this feeling that it's time for things to grow and change, or you are noticing that the people around you should be maturing or growing, and if not, that's what you're looking for. Because the Tower in reverse could be saying, like, if that's not happening, you need to sort of maybe end those relationships, okay? Or you could find yourself also finding that old skills are falling away and new skills need to be used, which is why I was talking about going back to school. Now, you know, some of you guys don't need to go to a 4-year university, or you might not even need to do 2 years of anything or like an associate's. It could be just like refresher courses. I don't know if any of you out there have licenses that need to be updated, or you want to get new certifications or different things like that. So if you have something that you think is expiring, or like a certification or a license, or you want to get a new skill, you know, that might not take, could be like a 6-month thing or 3-month thing, however long it is, just start adding on new things to the arsenal, okay? Add something new to what you can offer or use for yourself, okay, and to help others. The Tower in reverse is saying that, you know, stop thinking that you don't have to change or that you don't need something else. You do. And that, especially when it comes to your relationships, Two of Swords in the reverse is indecision. Maybe you feel blocked about what it is you want to do or want to add on, or, you know, scared to let something go. But don't be. That's why Strength is here. Strength. Everything is going to be okay. Really, really. This is, I'm trying to tell you, eliminate your doubt. Tame your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. And I really don't see that that's something that's going to happen. With the Nine of Pentacles and Strength being in the upright, those are your strengths. It's the assurance that, you know, the luxury, the wealth, the abundance, the ability for evolution is all in the process. It's all happening. So there's no need to sort of go negative, you know, and start reacting negatively to, I guess, just the thoughts that things won't work out. They will. They will. No matter what you're letting go, how you're expanding, it's going to be okay. It is. Because your second row starts out with the Wheel of Fortune. This is changes. This is change, and a change for the better. This is also destiny. This is also good things happening. This is good things happening at certain points in time. All right. Everything's going to be okay. Now, what's challenging your Wheel of Fortune in your second row is the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is saying whatever you have walked away from that is coming back to you is only going to make you stuck. Will possibly make you miss an opportunity. Okay. Probably have you up in your head. And it's literally a block or a test. What's supporting your Wheel of Fortune is the 4 of Cups. So whatever comes back around, because these two are sitting next to each other, whatever comes back around that you know you've walked away from, that you said to yourself, this ain't good for me no more, reject it. 4 of Cups is asking you to reject it. And then wait for something better. Okay? Wait for something better. Because you're going to get better. Because why? We're in a Wheel of Fortune time. This is a really good time for you. Last row. Same thing with this rejection is protection. Rejection is God's protection. 9 of Wands. Here's your protection right here. Okay? Protect what you work hard for. Even if it's not just like, tangible things, the growth you've made, how far you've come. Protect that. Okay? Protect your emotions, your peace, and your stability. Knight of Wands we have, okay? This is saying you're going to be moving quickly. And I know that. And I've told you guys that before. The way you move, though, is going to spark some jealousy. It could be it already sparked in this person with this 8 of Wands energy. You could have done something, or when you do something, it causes them to come back around because they see you. But you keep going. Sometimes you guys get messages not to be so boastful, but I mean, just do it with tact. Because if you're going to celebrate. You guys have come a long way. You work really hard for something. You deserve to celebrate. There is, or I guess you could say there is a right and wrong way. But when you're happy about something, just you being happy, people could take wrong. So what can I do about that? I can't do nothing about that. But try not to rub anything in anybody's face. That's all. But I mean, you celebrate you, okay? You be happy for the accomplishments that you made. You will be moving fast. This, again, we have justice in reverse. You guys get justice all the time. Now justice keeps coming out. So for me, I keep telling you, if justice is coming out, that means the scales of your life are being balanced karmically, right? Scales of your life are being balanced karmically. You're starting to get what you deserve. Be patient. Strength is telling me that. Be very patient. Not to, work against what the divine is trying to correct. Just let the divine make the correction. Page of Cups in reverse is telling me that energy of whoever this is, 8 of Cups in reverse coming back around, that this is disingenuous. Okay? This isn't real. The way they feel or whatever they're going to say, it's not coming from an emotional place of like, I really care. They could still be dealing with people. It's just childishness. Very childish, immature, emotional energy. Whatever's coming back around that you walked away from is not part of your evolution. Not part of your evolution at all. Give me a second. Yeah, your 9 of Pentacles in the upright is also telling you you need to find new ways to handle your growth. Okay, new ways to handle your growth, because that'll help you prepare for the future. You guys are growing and expanding whether you know it or not, and you need to have the structures in place for that growth. I almost feel like it's like, even like sometimes I feel like manufacturing when I think about how you grow. Like, it's like, think about, I'm making this product and in the future it's gonna blow and everybody's want to make orders. So I need to make sure I have the right amount of space for all of the products. I need to make sure I have a distributor and everything's okay with my vendors. Like that. Like, think of yourself like that. That's how far you're gonna expand. That you have everything in place, because it's happening. Your Wheel of Fortune is saying that. There's coming a time where click, as soon as that hand hits whatever number is for your accelerated growth, that's when it's happening, and it'll be good to just have everything ready. You need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. Okay? Yeah, things are falling away, but that's okay. Yeah, and remember, whoever's coming back around is an injustice and will cause imbalance in your life. Let's get into your oracle messages. So, the very first card that we have is Sky Dancer, and it says surrender. All right, so let me get this for you. Sky Dancer, it says liberation from attachments, surrender, which your Nine of Pentacles is saying that. It's talking about growth, relationships changing and moving into new phases. So, okay, liberation from attachment. When a Sky Dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion, which is, I'm seeing that Two of Swords in reverse energy, okay? That indecision, the reason why the Tower is in reverse, why you won't let a tower fall. So it says you've analyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, ease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. Surrender. The Sky Dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work, and in your love life, which is what I was saying earlier. You are really entering into new phases where things are falling away and new things are arising, okay? So do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind, dance in the sky, and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground, it says you are transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The Sky Dancer knows the map of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity, which is what's going to occur in this Wheel of Fortune time. You're going to see what you're capable of. You know how big you really are. You're going to shock yourself. You're definitely going to shock yourself. I already know that. But the only way to do that is to let go of the things that have been holding you back, something that can make you stuck. Okay? Give me one sec. There was something in here I saw. Just stop overthinking. Because it's causing something not to truly end. Something truly needs to end. Remember, this Page of Cups energy could say that you could end up in a repeated cycle. Even the 8 says that, an infinite loop. I did a reading for you guys talking about a sinking ship, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's some people or something, some situation you could be involved in that will always be a drain. It will never grow. It will never change. It will always be the same. So you're actually growing with the Nine of Pentacles energy. So if it doesn't look like evolution, if it feels stale, it's not for you. Okay? Second card, Garden of Venus, rest and renewal, more change, more growth. Okay? Hold on. 25. Okay. It says, when the Garden of Venus appears, you are invited, actually summoned. Okay, summoned. They are beckoning you to return to the pleasure garden of love. It is time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There is nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Bask in the joy of the wish-fulfilling trees and the scents of healing flowers. You have returned home. You are weary, and it is time to rest deeply and be renewed. Go into this sacred garden alone, and there is no need, man. And it's so funny because they're talking about a sacred garden alone. And Nine of Pentacles means you. And look, she's surrounded in a garden. Just you, right? So here, let's go back. Go into a sacred garden alone. All right, hold on, let me find where I was. So it says, as there is no need for another to be present to experience its pleasure, really stop looking for the other. Really, stop. They're going to just come anyway. You don't gotta look, right? So really stop looking for the other. Enter by yourself. Allow your senses to intoxicate you. Leave all thought behind. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body, all right? In the Garden of Venus, there is a still pond that shows your reflection when you stoop down to drink, okay? Who is that staring back at you? Look at who you have become. Rinse your face with the healing waters and practice deep acceptance. Love who you are, love who you have turned into with all your imperfections and blemishes. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield. That way you may that way you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Wow. Okay. Then you will no longer have a use for your sword. So this gives me you being an example. You are an example to other people. Like you going in the battlefield, you making the certain changes, letting things fall away, allowing new growth to come in. This is new growth, right? And when you go back out, people are gonna be like, whoa, wow. Like, how did you do this? Look at you, you're so different. How did you transmute? How did you change? You turn lemons into lemonade. Like, you really did something with yourself. And that will inspire others. I keep telling you, you guys have real stories to tell that you shouldn't hold back. You shouldn't hold back. It's gonna cause healing and change for masses of people. We all gotta do this because we're helping other people, right? I don't know, like I'm kind of really sitting with this. I'm stuck here in this garden, really stuck here because it told you to wash your face. See, some of you guys have been doing so much that you can't even tell that you've changed. You don't even know, like, certain things about you are just different. Like, oh, right, I don't like doing that no more. I'm doing this now. And, you know, and then there's this energy that keeps trying to pull you back or make you do something you don't want to do or tell you you're not different, and you are. You are different. They just want you to actually take a look at yourself and see how different you are. And now go back out, you know, once you get that rest. Okay? Yeah, that's good. This is good. All right, next card, last card is, hold on. We got mindful groupthink. I wonder what that's about. That's at the bottom of the deck. It says mindful groupthink. I might read that after this card. So we have fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see what this is about. Because the funny thing, Nine of Pentacles is having enough money and stability and balance to focus on your spirituality. So let's see if this is you or someone in your energy. Let me see. All right. Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now not to fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world. You've been flying above it in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below, and a possible nasty fall. Excuse me. So it says, as you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below, and a possible nasty landing. Okay? Remember that all you need to do to stop being a fallen angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels. Your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the fallen angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is ripe. That confused me a little bit towards the end, but give me a second. It's as if, guys, okay. I don't know if this is like false twin energy because I'm not seeing that here. But I don't know if some of you are dealing with people who, and I've touched on this in past readings about some people will help you and it's not meant for the relationship to continue. It's just for what it is. There may be, and I'm going to tell you why it's like this, is because you could be coming across, I keep telling you guys, divinity was talked about in your reading. You have divinity within you and your path is meant for something. And there were and are others who are divine as well. And you guys are and were supposed to meet. And you still have this opportunity to meet. And you have, and you are meeting them. But some of them aren't soaring. They're falling. They have been seduced by the pleasures of the world, right? They no longer want to be on mission. Because you could really be meeting people who are really, really smart, very, I'll say effective, okay? Know their stuff. And you could tell, like, man, if this person wasn't into whatever it is that they do, you would be like a change maker, right? So they could be helping you with something, but at the same time wanting to use you, okay? Wanting to get some sort of pleasure from you or just use your talent, gift, or ability. Now, what they're trying to tell you is what I think is, whatever the agreement is to go forward, do that, but do not be seduced by this person. It's a lot of fallen angels, and I'm feeling fallen angel with 8 of Cups in reverse energy as well. You may have to reject certain emotional offers, okay? Okay, because it will make you stuck. All right, again, this is an offer you don't want, Page of Cups in reverse. Whoever it is, but you guys got to be careful because in this time, you know, that you're stepping into this Wheel of Fortune time, you're still moving. Things are still moving, and people you're still going to meet. You're still going to meet these people. You're going to meet fallen angels. You're going to meet angels that are still soaring, and they just want to remind you not to fall because of the ability of you to get the material things that you want. Don't be seduced. Remember your mission. Remember your divinity. Man, that maybe here, that's why groupthink came. Mindful. Groupthink. Let's read it. All right. Let's see what it says. Okay. Let's see the card. All right. Groupthink. Keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, and groupthink. All right. It says the human mind can only be so many things. A prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for manifestation. Fertile time, okay? This is fertileness. Very fertile time for manifestation. All right? So, you want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds instead of seeds, okay? It's easy to be influenced by others. Oh, it came in the right position. I knew I needed to read that card because that's what Fallen Angel was just saying, okay? Especially in our digital age, it's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7, which Nine of Wands energy, protect yourself, okay? And this Knight of Wands, fast-moving energy could be that bombarding, okay, that they're talking about, all right? So it says, give me one sec. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of the gossip and other forms of groupthink. For when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistake or limit them by your envy, You activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with the thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good, love, more love, gratitude, more things to be grateful for. Wow. Gratitude gives you more things to be grateful for. So it's groupthink is the people you encounter, but also the society at large, okay? Super consciousness, like what's going on in the collective consciousness. Maybe not super consciousness, but the collective consciousness. So, when we turn on our TV every day, we're seeing crazy things. People trying to force you to take a vaccine. We got all kinds of stuff going on. When you're on social media, you could be looking at people and wondering like, wow, how does somebody so narcissistic or self-indulgent have so many followers? Because it says don't get lost in envy and judging people and trying to cut them down. Let people be who they are, whatever they want to be, and you be you. But you have the ability to manifest in this time of so much growth. So if you feel like things are small now, keep the right kind of intentions and thoughts, and they're going to grow. That's why don't worry about wanting someone else to fail or being envious, because really you turn that energy back onto yourself. So don't think that way. Don't let the illusions of the world fool you. That's just one thing you're looking at. In our vast society and world, they don't promote good things on television. Not often, okay? So it's easy to get fooled. It's easy to feel let down and tricked. So be mindful. They say be mindful of what you feel in your mind, okay? Maybe you want to get off of social media for a little bit or not watch so much news and just focus on the work that you have at hand. Okay, guys? That is what I have for you. Definitely, this fallen angel thing. They don't want you to become a fallen angel, but I know you got to be careful of. Some people are truly going to help you in some sort of way that you cannot get lost into their vices or behaviors. Okay, just take the help and go. All right. That's what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you would like to book a personal 1 hour reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. The 30-minute recorded reading, you cannot book with that link. For the 30-minute recorded reading, just email me your name and date of birth after you pay using Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. I will do your reading, record it, and send a link back to you. Okay. Thank you everybody who showed up for the group reading. When was it? I think it was Wednesday. What's it? No. Whenever the 15th was, y'all. I'll lose track of days. So on the 15th, thank you guys. I think it was Wednesday, or Thursday. What's today? Man, I don't like this. That I don't know my days. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday was the 15th. Thank you everybody who joined yesterday. See, that's what I'm saying. I literally lose track of time. So thanks for joining. The next group reading will be on the 24th, okay? And I'm not even going to try to figure out what day that is. Just remember, it's on the 24th, and it'll be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, guys, the current Patreon playlist is also in the description box below. And if you want to join that group reading on the 24th, make sure to join Patreon, because that's where the Zoom link is going to be in order for you to jump on. Okay? All right, guys, I'll see you later.